Have you experienced a moment when you were afraid? As an A-plus honor society, captain of the cheerleading squad, corporate ladder climbing good girl, Paula Shepherd spent most of her life successful but unfulfilled, trying to please others to succeed. Anybody feel that? Until she had enough of being afraid, faced her fears, and stepped out of her comfort zone. And now Paula's here to banish your excuses, to take risks, and inspire you to be brave and bold. When she isn't coaching clients or speaking on stage, you can find her trying to whip up dinner with whatever leftover ingredients are in the fridge, but she always adds cheese so her family will eat it. Empowering us to make bold moves, please join me in welcoming Paula Shepherd.
There are people in this room today who had some fear about being here. Maybe not when you first woke up, but when you went into the closet to decide what to wear, and you changed 3 times, hoping you'd be professional enough to fit in. Or when you thought about the number of people that would be here that you didn't know, and you wondered, who would I sit with? Every day we have fear. Why shouldn't we? We are taught to think about all the things that could go wrong, plan for the worst, and hope for the best. That's a problem. We're focused on all of the negative outcomes, and we forget about the potential positive ones. We're convincing ourselves that we aren't brave enough to take risks. That isn't the problem at all. The problem is that we have a very narrow interpretation of what it looks like to be brave and bold. Do you remember when we were kids? We would just go for it. We would climb trees and jump from high places without a second thought. Or maybe you carved your name into your neighbor's brand new wooden fence, like me. Back then, we didn't let fear hold us back. We embraced it as part of who we are. Where did that courage go? Nowhere. It's still inside of you. And if you can remember that you were born bold and brave and assertive, then you have the potential to thrive. This isn't about eliminating fear or being reckless. It's about having less fear in your life. To be fearless. And that's not always easy to do when we are constantly reminded to be careful. I was 25 years old, standing outside of the airport departures with my mother. It was at least the 3rd time that she had whispered to me, "Please be careful." And she was hugging me so tight I thought she'd never let go. I could feel the money belt against my waist. $10,000 in cash under my clothes. In just a few hours, I would be boarding a plane to Russia. I was so filled with fear about what was going to happen when I got there. Being in a courtroom for my adoption, and held in a language that I didn't speak or understand. Trusting people that I'd never met. Over 5,000 miles across an ocean away. And yet, I never considered the courage and bravery in this one simple act boarding that plane. It wasn't until I got home that I acknowledged the risk that I took and how brave it actually was to take just those few first steps. And I learned that I was worth the risk. You do things like this all the time, but you don't give yourself the credit for it. You may not even recognize it. But you're worth the risk. This isn't a mantra. This is a battle cry. To empower you to be as brave and bold as possible. Every single day. I am worth the risk, and you are. Tattoo that somewhere on your body. I am worth the risk. And if tattoos aren't your thing, which they might not be, we're going to try this one simple technique together. So I want you to grab your phone right now. Everybody take out your phone. And I want you to open it up to the camera. Look yourself in the eye, so flip it onto selfie mode. I promise I won't make you post anything. All right. And when I count to 3, we are going to together boldly declare, I am worth the risk. And then I want you to smile at yourself, and that's really important because it's going to sear into your brain that this is real, it's important. Okay, and when I say powerfully, I don't mean whisper. Okay, ready? 1, 2, 3. I am worth the risk. Oh, that was great. I didn't even need to make you repeat it.
We're good students.
Yeah, love it. Turn this one simple act into your daily habit. Look yourself in the mirror every single morning and inspire yourself to tap into the brave, bold person you already are. When you leave this room today, fear less, be fearless.